Do you feel the vibes?
What's up, YouTube? It's Carolina Calvin, and I know it's been a while since I've done a video. In this video, I wanted to get some NBA talk, and I guess the title of the video is Chicago Bulls front office has failed the fans. It'll be something like that. And I know Derrick Rose just got traded, but that's really not that's part of the issue, but that's not really one of my biggest issues. But you know, the players with the front office and a lot of the drama that's been going on with the front office and the players is part of it, of course. But I want to talk about, like, of course, recent history and stuff that went on in the 90s. I'm referring to the 98 end of the 98 season. So Chicago fans, you know what I'm talking about. But as you know, the Bulls didn't play well this season. Of course, didn't make the playoffs. And this is coming off a year with Coach Tibbs where they do make the playoffs and they have a really good defense. And, you know, they bring in a guy like Gasol who, you know, the Bulls have struggled with bringing guys in. You know, the whole season, you know, the final season with Coach Tibbs, the players knew it, the fans knew it. He knew it, that he was gonna it was highly likely that he was gonna be gone. And that's what just confuses me, because you bring in a guy like Hoiberg and you see the season the Bulls have drop off defensively. Offense didn't get much better. And of course you don't make the playoffs. And you know, just the way they handled the whole Tibbs thing and pretty much giving him the axe mid-season reminds me of the 98 season. And a lot of the old school fans, you know, Krause and how everything went down with Phil Jackson and that 98 team. This team comes off winning the championship. The whole year, he said Krause said Phil wasn't gonna come back. And Phil getting, pretty much gone started a domino effect. Jordan left, they ended up trading Pippen, Kukoc, didn't re-sign Dennis Rodman, and the team is done. The team is blown up. Completely different team from the 98 team. And of course they played really bad. And his main reason was they were too old. The 99 season was a lockout season. So it just shows you how stupid the front office is. If I do think they're too old, I'm going to bring in some young talent. And I'm going to go into the 99 season with guys like Jordan, with Pippen, with guys with the experience. But I really don't know what was going through his head. And this is the stigma of this front office. I remember Reinsdorf, who, of course, is the Bulls owner, who said he would trade all 6 Bulls championship rings for one White Sox ring, World Series ring. This shows you what they think about the Chicago Bulls, or mainly him. And yes, they did bring in the Phil Jackson and Scottie Pippen, Horace Grant, guys that helped them win the championship. But honestly, outside of a guy like Jordan, they really got lucky with a lot of that stuff. But I'll give them credit. But you don't do yourself any favors when you blow up a team in 98, or when you come out and say stuff like you would trade 6 championships for one. What the fuck? This is like me giving someone $600 and they give me $100. That's the easiest analogy I can give. But, just for no reason at all. It just shows. I remember, as a matter of fact, another quote came to mind with this was before the 2008 season, and they were talking about Kevin Garnett coming to the Bulls. I believe Kevin Garnett, don't know word for word, but I remember him saying, "Why would I go to a team that treated Michael Jordan like that?" It was something like that, but you get what I'm saying. And as you notice, they've never gotten any big free agents. You have guys that come in there and talk with them. Of course, they had with LeBron, you had with Wade, but those guys were just playing around, and it left a lot of Bulls fans pissed. But it shows you how the front office handles the players, handles the coach. John Paxson's GM bum. He doesn't know what he's been doing. He was one of the big reason Coach Tibbs was gone. So you just looking at the history of this front office, it seems after '98, and they've drafted some good players, but then they'll get rid of the guys, and and they drafted your Ron Artest, Tyson Chandler. They get these guys, trade them away, and these guys end up playing better than what they when they were with the Bulls. Or the Bulls will pass up on players. You can say that about any team. You got teams that'll pass up on guys, but the fact that you're a big city, you got the loyal fan base, you got the fans that come in, you still got one of the highest home attendance in the entire NBA, and you do this to the fans. You get rid of the coaches that were playing that had the guys playing good basketball. You get rid of you putting guys like Taj Gibson on the trading block. Noah doesn't want to be there because of the front office. Jimmy Butler, who knows with him? He's probably the one guy that they're not going to trade, depending on the offer. And then, of course, you saw them get rid of Derrick Rose. So it's clear that they're pretty much backing up the truck and pretty much dumping everybody, like I said, but probably Jimmy Butler. But it's just a Bulls team that doesn't make the playoffs. This is just reminding me of the early 2000s and how bad those teams were. And a lot of it was bad drafting, getting rid of players too early, and really not getting players in free agency. Not any really big names or quality talent. But let me know what you think down in the comment section, Bulls fans. Let me know what you think about everything that's been going on, and of course, let's talk about that '98 season and how us Bulls fans got ripped off by Jerry Krause. Thanks. But if you like this video, hit the thumbs up button and subscribe. Thanks for watching.